Hey everybody, this is Aurathas, and welcome, now that I'm actually able to and the embargo is over. Let's dive right into Call of Cthulhu, a game that I love the Cthulhu Mythos, I love the lore and everything, and, well, frankly, I really like the look of this game, so yeah, without further ado, let's dive right in. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. Sounds about right. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Seems like so many characters in the whole any story related to Cthulhu is in a situation like that. And I do love that the press here to continue type button is enter madness. Let's enter madness. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. I love you, dude. Yep, there's the eldritch horror starting up already. Right off the bat. That was a shark. Well, now, that's horrifying. A lot of this game's going to be horrifying, I imagine. Alright. And I am playing with a controller just because apparently there are issues with the keyboard control scheme right now. But that is all being fixed with a day one patch when the game comes out tomorrow. So if you guys are concerned about that, don't be. They've already got a fix ready. Apparently the people in here are not fans of sharks. They just mess those things up. Or they're a fan of the taste of sharks. Man, I don't like the look of that. But what's over here, though? This game is gonna jump scare the hell out of me, isn't it? So I'm just gonna pop up and try to eat me. Ooh, things are getting dark. I'm gonna stay crouched, because you don't know what's up in here. This is also chained. Of course it would be. Alright, let's stand up. There are no horrific creatures yet. You must light up some items in order to interact with them. So my question is, how did we end up down here? Is the game going to answer that at some point? I really hope so. A hurricane lamp. Okay. Ooh. I'll take those. Bolt cutter. Oh, okay. I assume we could just take the boat. But loot. I don't know if this is actually loot back here, and I don't know if we could have taken the boat. There you go. I also like that it's contextual like that. In my wake, what? Along. Fate inescapably draws you on. Don't just randomly start talking really loud in my ear like that. I'm already more than mildly creeped out. Especially now that I'm walking around with a big-ass lantern. And everything is capable of, you know, seeing me. I'm just a big old beacon here. Oh, dead orca. That's what that looks like. Huh. More nastiness, okay.
What a putrid
hey.
offering.
That dude has made me jump every time he's talked. Ew. This is just nasty. Hey, Organic. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? He's not all that free right now, Organic. It didn't end well. Freedom did not agree with Willie. Some eldritch horror, apparently. Is...
You have been chosen.
Oh, you don't tell me that and then tell me to run. You know, I ain't gonna argue. You told me to run, I'm gonna run.
Behold.
Oh.
Everything has already been written.
Oh, goody.
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Call of Cthulhu, Organic. Call of Cthulhu. Comes out tomorrow. Well, that was a fairly disturbing dream.
I hate whiskey.
Don't say that. Don't blame the whiskey. The whiskey's not responsible for you seeing, you know, eldritch horrors from beyond our reality. Or hearing weird voices. Well, maybe hearing weird voices in your head. I don't know. I ain't never been that drunk on whiskey. I enjoy it, but I ain't been that far gone.
A lost battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Can I turn off the radio? Probably.
I used to be an avid reader.
Okay. Nothing I can interact with in the drawer. Gotcha.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Well, it doesn't help that you were, like, passed out, drunk on the couch screaming. You know, I mean, that's not going to attract customers. Don't mean to tell you to run your own business.
Girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't mean to tell this dude how to run his business, but, you know. Sounds like he's doing a whole lot of stuff wrong. Oh, can I have more whiskey? Have a drink, why not? This will affect your destiny? How? I mean, after the stuff I just dreamt of, whiskey seems like the right idea.
It's been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Pierce Investigation Agency. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they're different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Give you 3 guesses based on the name of the game. Yeah, no, we good. I mean, I want to look around some more, but okay. You know what? It'll keep ringing.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. I'm a comin', Jesus.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
I mean, probably.
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth.
Am I
I'm
fired?
calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Sounds like this has happened multiple times. Let's see. Allocate your character points. Ooh. Strength represents your ability to call on your physical power. Yeah, no, I got that. forcing doors or mechanisms. Investigation represents your investigative talents. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding past events. Okay. Eloquence. Ooh. Oh, that uses a... Holy crap. Nah. I see. Psychology. Spot hidden, really. I'm gonna level that up to 3. Kind of feel like occultism, considering the genre of game and shit we're going on with. I feel like this is probably a good idea. But eloquence, though. That's my issue right now, is I'm trying to decide between occultism and eloquence. But occultism. There we go. Level it up at least once. And we'll put some into eloquence, because I like the idea of spot hidden eloquence, like this tree right here. Strength, let's be honest, the stuff you're going to fight in a Cthulhu game, you don't stand a chance. You're going to run. These games are not about fighting back, they're about running. Do you really want to validate? Yes.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
No, I don't know you.
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
Yeah, no, just hang up on her.
I'm coming.
It's a good way to keep your license. Just open the door and walk away.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You could just get out then, if you don't like it.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Awesome.
Do you know to whom you speak?
I don't particularly
Stephen
care.
Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
Doesn't ring a bell.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Well, I just saw that thing in my dream.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness.
I mean, it kind of looks
If,
crazy.
on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Okay. Let's look at the file first.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Alright, so some of it's unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report, it says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting, an article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. It says I can rotate, but there's really nothing. Ooh, look at that back of the file. I mean, I like games that let me investigate like this, though, so I'm already on board here. I mean, I was already on board with just the Cthulhu thing.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
You shouldn't take this painting lightly. Lightning, what the hell? Let's see. Find out about Warehouse 36. Or let's actually start with you shouldn't take this painting lightly, because I unlocked that because of the occultism skill, it said.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Okay. Well, you need to tell me about some stuff first, like what's Warehouse 36?
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Isn't that voice, like, I haven't followed the development of this game very much, just I knew it was coming and I love Cthulhu stuff, so I was looking forward to it. But isn't that the voice of our dude the same voice from Vampire? Seems like it. I read about her mental fragility in the police report.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Okay, dude, I know you love your daughter and all that, but on the one hand, you're telling me, oh, she's not crazy. But on the other hand, you're like, oh, but she used to see things, and she used to say she saw things. It's like, yeah, you're sending some conflicting messages here. Where did Hawkins live?
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston.
As
Sarah
always.
lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
I'm just gonna tell you right now, you do not want to go anywhere near an island off the coast of Boston or off, like, you know, off the coast of anywhere in New England in a Cthulhu story. Just stay away. Something's not right with this story, you think?
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
It may have been organic. I'm not positive, but I would not be surprised if tinfoil was around. That's all the information I need, because you don't have anything else to tell me.
The sender's label mentions...
That's right.
And you think you're...
That is what you... Go to Dark...
Yeah, go to Darkwater. Man, I don't want to go to Darkwater. Place is going to be creepy as hell. Something's going to try to eat me.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side.
He didn't raise his voice, dude. Chill.
Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
If I survive.
I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce.
Your first
I
mistake.
didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer.
Oh, now you're gonna get an attitude
It's
with
not
me.
like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
You know, that dude got real judgy there at the end after, like, I agreed to help his ass. Should we go stare at the painting, see if we go insane? I mean, yeah, it's kind of an in-your-face name for the island that, like, oh yeah, no, this place is horrible. Hey, Hollow, welcome to the stream. How you doing? The Learning of Medicine. A dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. This first volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world. Does it now? It details the symptoms and suitable treatment. Does it tell you how to survive, like, you know, being murdered by tentacles? Because I'm sure that's coming.
I used to be an avid reader.
Okay, so the dude claims he's got a book around here that'll mention Darkwater.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
That's another red flag. Oh yeah, people used to talk about it. Now they just kind of shun it. It's like, oh, okay. Volume 1 of 6006. Yeah, no, be about right. Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. Another red flag. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coasts of Massachusetts. Again, like, there's all kinds of warnings here.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
So what do we think? We gonna run afoul of a Cthulhu offspring creature, or are we looking at some Dagon stuff going on here? Because this sounds like it'd be perfect for, like, a Dagon story. Okay, leave for Darkwater. We've already looked at all this stuff. This dude gets around, though, because, like it says here, he's, you know, after World War I. Yeah, after World War I, you know, he becomes a detective mixed up in all kinds of Cthulhu stuff, and previously, apparently he was also a doctor who became a vampire. Anyway, let's go ahead and head out and try to stay the hell... I mean, I agree with you, Hollow. Darkwater Island is a reference point. Go the opposite way and you're good. Alright, let's go. I'd recommend getting a gun. Pierce took the Hawkins case. I didn't have a choice. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address. A warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. This place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigations. And that's probably where the madness will begin. Enter madness. Sure. Man, all this screams hell no. That boat is very steady for crossing the Atlantic Ocean. Not rocking at all. mean, granted, it's just going off the coast, but still. Gonna see a tentacle slithering out of the water behind us.
We're almost there.
Oh no, dude, take your time. It's okay, really. I mean, if you need to turn around and go back, I'm okay with that too. I mean, don't push yourself on my account. You know it's dodgy when the ferry's a fishing boat. Yeah, no, that's a good point. Scylla. And really, you're gonna drop me off next to what appears to be a shipwreck? Okay. Oh, doesn't this look like a lovely place?
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Getting Kratos on standby.
So, what wind brought you?
Not a good one.
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, she was batshit crazy.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
So, let me just throw this out here. I am no longer worried about, like, tentacles and Cthulhu stuff. I'm now worried about the state of this place, of being shanked in an alley and being eaten by cannibals. Possibly worse things. Now, let's see what's going on over here. We'll go to the bar, and we'll talk to Bradley. But I want to see what's going on over here. And over there.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea.
Yeah, it's not a fish.
Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
Yeah, let's threaten the cops. Why not?
There's no way to treat an omen.
An omen?
He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Well, considering the game is called Call of Cthulhu.
You shysters, you're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway. That's no way to treat an omen.
Okay, you're just restarting.
Yeah. He's gonna get us.
Yeah, no, I was just talking about the state of this village, Silverwolf. Like, this town, it's like... I was worried about Cthulhu monsters and tentacles. Now, like I said, something's gonna eat... Like, one of these dudes is gonna shank me in the alley or kill me with, like, a fishing hook. Like, one of those big ol' meat hooks. And then just eat me. They will see you as a threat, or food, or a mate. So they will kill you, eat you, or hump you. Maybe not in that order. Thanks for the lovely imagery, Hollow.
Get us into trouble.
Yeah, move.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
Yo,
Same
cop.
goes for you, sir. Move along.
No. Ask about Warehouse
I'm
36.
looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself.
No, I didn't.
Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
That's no way to treat an old man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna tell this dude he's out of his depth
You can
because
see
he
that I'm
is.
busy, can't you?
You can't understand.
Oh, fine
You're
then.
not
Jesus.
sailors. It's a sign.
Hey, dude. What you
There's
doing?
Something coming. Something real bad.
Just trying to winch it back into the water?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Alright.
Cops, they can't understand.
Okay.
What could have done so much damage?
Oh, I can interact with it
You can't
multiple times.
understand. You're not sailors.
What could have
Okay,
Don't
yeah.
put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Uh-huh.
Cops, they can't understand.
Been nice knowing you, officer. Prohibition.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
I mean, yeah, you had like, what, 6 empty bottles of whiskey around your office? Let's see what you guys have to say. Well, don't you guys just look creepy as hell lurking in the darkness?
You think we don't know what you're doing? Hidden in the fog?
What's this about the fog?
Big mouth once and for all. Optimistic.
Okay. What's going on, boys?
Or what? Even your captain told you not to stick your nose
Nothing for
around
you here
again.
either.
This isn't
Pretense.
your home, you bunch of sand crabs. We go
Okay.
where we want.
There's nothing for you here either.
Oh, I can't force my way through? Okay. Which is fine, because I still don't know how to fight in this game. I don't even know, you know, I don't even know how the combat system works, if there even is a combat system. I imagine there is. I mean, one of the stats I could build up was strength, so yeah. Alright, let's see what's up in here. Hey, guys. Being creepy? I feel like I'm gonna see that face a lot. Like, we've already seen it on, like, 3 different dudes. Alright, let's go to the bar. Hope you don't ever need my help, dude.
Hey, be careful.
Okay, I like him.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Hold to test strength. Hold to test eloquence. I think my strength is higher. Wasn't me who went looking for it.
Yet you served this man, and you can't say he's been on his best behavior.
He's a regular. It was you who provoked him by turning up with your mainland manner.
I walked through the
You
door,
mistake
dude.
my manner. I ask nothing more than to become a regular as well, which will be difficult if you refuse to serve me.
I hope you're less talkative when you're drunk.
Try me.
We'll see.
Okay, then. No prohibition around here?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
Bootleggers.
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway.
Oh, it's Chick in the
Anything
corner.
else?
I'm looking... Well, let's find out more about Darkwater. Why the stranded whale?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
This dude's accent does not match anybody else's on the island, just gonna say that right now. Hello, Neko Hibiki, welcome to the stream. And that is an interesting coincidence. Find out about Sarah Hawkins.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
I don't mind. It's true that they were strange. Let's go with that.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Oh, I've already seen one. I'm good. It's not speaking ill if it's true.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
The way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I mean, it doesn't change. Enough said about Sarah Hawkins.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Oh, I got a lot more to ask you. Okay, we already did that. So yeah, we did this. It just took us there. Okay. I'm looking for Warehouse 36.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First
Weird
off,
stuff
there are
happens.
rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Well, I don't know about you guys, but that'd be all the information I need. I mean, we should just get on the boat and head on home. We all done here. Should we order a drink?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
Only a small glass.
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
I can't look at that.
I think we'll get along well.
This will affect your destiny. Okay, every time we have alcohol, the little message shows up saying it'll affect my destiny. It's a good point. They're probably going to roofie me at some point, Hollow.
That'll be all for now.
All right. Let's go look around.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said.
So, not only is this place creepy as all hell at this point,
The girl, doctor. Cold.
there's apparently an asylum on this island as well.
She will get us into trouble.
I know.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Okay. The Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We'd given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater Port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, the cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. Their surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of the whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. So, they made a deal with something. Just saying, they made a deal with something that, yeah, that's still on the island. Wake up in the morning missing a kidney or a lung. Nah, you probably don't want to give beer to cultists in this situation. Neko Hibiki. But yeah, they made a deal with something, and that's not going to end well. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with your friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. Yeah. Yeah. And they're also giving the meat out for free and the oil and stuff. Oh, there was something in that meat. There was something in that giant whale. Yeah, and the part about survivors, Hollow, the surviving sailors, like, yeah, where'd the rest of them go? They ate Cthulhu. Possibly. You look batshit crazy. Let's talk to you.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
That would explain why they're all so creepy. Yeah.
That's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No.
Take what now?
Risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Okay, you're creepy as hell. Yeah, I'm still wondering if we're going to run into Cthulhu things or Dagon things. Hey, dude.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What is the song?
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
Grandparents or you guys?
Delicious.
Because that's my question. Like, it could very well be the reason they're so adamant that it happened is, you never know. It could be these guys. Grandparents, my ass. These guys were there.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You killed them all.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Sure, I'll just be taking my leave.
Farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
I don't like how you said that. Not gonna. I don't feel like turning my back to you guys. Here's the bootlegger. I'm assuming that's the bootlegger. Anything over here? Not really. I refuse to believe they're not cultists.
What you looking at, stranger?
Well, I hate to break it to you, but you look like you're a stranger here too. You're a little bit too bathed. What is a woman like you doing in a place like this? Let's go with corny, like, pickup lines from that era.
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Damn, lady.
I told you to beat it.
All right, I'm going to remember that when I see things about to eat and tear you apart. I have no problem holding a grudge in a game like this. I'll watch you die. The cigarilla holder is a dead giveaway for evil. I never even looked at this.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he owed them a lot of money in terms of... Wow. Yeah, he had a big tab. Oh, Aurathas will definitely remember that. Oh, yeah, and the boots. Those were evil boots. Also, here's a question. So the amazing catch, or the miraculous catch, whatever, happened 80 years ago. So, two questions. Why is the ship that did it hung up on the rocks over there? And doesn't it look surprisingly intact for being hung up on those rocks for 80 years or so? We're going to be going to that ship at some point. Hey, dude. I'll talk to you in a minute. I just want to look around your base. Your home.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Ah. I didn't open that door. Just going to say that right now.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Mm-hmm. Or the ship will come to me. Lovely thought that as well. Oh. Okay. What's up in there?
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Dude, it's a bag. Well, I guess you can see the hooks on the side. Okay. I mean, that could be true, Neko Hibiki. The ship, Scylla, could have gone out to try to get more whales and then, you know, ran aground on its way back on a future trip. That is true. They didn't say the ship was ruined after the first magnificent catch.
A souvenir
or miracle
from a
catch.
More prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Okay, so as we know, the people in this town, aside from Cat, are slobs. Okay.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
If they say the ship showed up days ago, you know the drill run. Oh, hell yeah.
It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Not gonna lie, that was kind of creepy coming around the corner and seeing that. The second volume teaches ethics and good practice to medical staff. I feel like I need to go and hand this to the asylum employees in the bar. Oh, yeah. Like, I like the smoke effect, but the greenish tinge to it is creepy as hell. Alright, dude, let's chat.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Oh yeah, I am definitely looting it right in front of him. I just stole a book, though. I'm just looking at everything else. I'm just rifling through his stuff.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible: 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the documents is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Cthulhu. Or Dagon. Or one of the others. It doesn't matter. Something evil. Join you up on the deck, huh? I'll go out there in a minute. Just give me a minute. There were stairs and stuff I didn't look at. And creepy green glowing things. Why would you collect those? I feel like I want one of these. Like I just should be carrying this around with me the entire time from here on out. Or that. I'm easy.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
In this photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. Are you sure that's not Fitzroy? He got his leg back somehow? Inland Revenue Service redacted.
What a macabre souvenir.
Yeah, no, there's the peg. That would be crazy. That is Fitzroy's leg. He did have the peg, but he grew his leg back somehow and he had no use for it anymore. And no, I don't believe that really happened. I just think it'd be hilarious if that's what it turned out to be. Dude, where the... Oh, you're right there. I just walked right by you. Go the opposite direction.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your documents are unreadable.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why.
I don't believe you.
I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I thought the fishing stopped in 1847.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
Smugglers.
No, it was none of my business.
Let's talk about Darkwater. Who is Cat?
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain Cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I was gonna say, you have plenty of sharp implements in there if you really need to stop it. And ain't nobody gonna investigate out here in the middle of nowhere. I like how he acknowledges that, though. It's like, will you stop going through my shit? Damn, dude.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Is it, though?
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla.
Oh, hell.
His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Dude, I already did. I've been all over your house. It's fine. I saw the killer whale on the wharf.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
That's it? What would have killed
Killer
it?
whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here.
Do they have any?
You're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
Oh, Lord.
We're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
Uh-huh. I don't want to hear about the depths and trenches hiding creatures like no other right now, dude.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Like, yeah, honestly, now that I think about it, do killer whales even have natural predators? I mean, because even like some of the other big predators in the ocean, take great white sharks, for example, run like hell when they know killer whales are in the area. What is this miraculous catch, even though we heard all about it?
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Okay, fair enough, Silverwolf. Cthulhu is a pretty effective predator. Ask him about Warehouse 36.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
I have no damn idea. Either way. Maybe Lord of Orcus, I don't know. Giant octopus? Possibly. I don't know if those could be predators on, like, giant squid or giant octopus being predators of killer whales. I've never heard of any predators of killer whales, but that's not to say I'm even remotely an expert on it. I just, you know, information picked up here and there. It belonged to the Hawkins family.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Can I get that dialogue back?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front.
Okay.
You can't miss it.
Understood.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to irritate the dude. I just wanted to see if I could get those other dialogue options
Come back
back.
and see me when you've got something new.
Why? You have no reason to know. Elder God? Yeah, possibly. Could be chowing down on him. And yeah, there could be something we haven't discovered yet that actually feeds on killer whales. You never know. Huh. They went away. So the town has opened up. Ooh. That might not be a bad idea. Let's look on some of these boats. We never did get to explore this boat. It just drifted out, like... You might want to fix this guy. Alright. Anything in here?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
Yeah, holy crap.
Real bad.
I wonder if we had a higher medical skill if we could figure out exactly what did that.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Before we go to the warehouse, I want to come look at the weird, creepy, culty statue over here. Because I just noticed that. I'm sorry, the investigation skill is what I use to pick locks?
Damnation. I broke it.
Oh, okay.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Alrighty then. Oh, and even the statue has a creepy green glow, and... Oh yeah, no, that inscription just looks completely okay. Yeah, no, this is lovely. I mean, honestly, it does look really good, but still. Oh, and the face is missing. Saint Brendan the Navigator. Does he normally look like that?
Saint Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
That's probably a good thing.
I've no idea what it says.
Yet. We'll learn. Whispers about Cthulhu. Okay. Just want to explore the little side areas first. As far as I can tell, I can't jump. Oh. Apparently there's a button to light up my lighter. Well, to be fair, Organic, I couldn't, even with all my points, I would have only been able to level up occultism 1 point like I did, and then like maybe halfway to the next level up. So yeah, my occultism is as high as it can get for this point in the game without leveling up a bit. If I'm remembering correctly. I could be wrong. But I think I had to use 4 points to level it up to level 2. And then 6 points to level it up to level 3. But I only started with 8 points to distribute. But we definitely put more points into occultism when we get them, however the hell we get them.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
You mean look at the statue? I'd never have done such a thing.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Go get him.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
Well, that was a quick change of pace. About St. Brendan.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
Oh, good lord.
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
These guys are really touchy. And look more than halfway mutated. Is this where you live?
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
So you don't have
Isn't
work?
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Is there no fish? I mean, sure, the whales are gone, but what about the fish? Who are those dudes keeping guard?
2 guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
Hey, they brought you the booze.
Protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Then how would you get your booze is the question.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Okay, I'm gonna leave.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
I hope not. I'm getting dizzy just watching you dudes.
gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even. And don't go looking there.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouse?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath,
it's a knife.
Give you much chance anyway.
I see. He's hiding something in that hut. I'm assuming loot. Hey, guys.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
None of your business.
Saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Yeah, I have no idea how they didn't see me. However, I am going to point out, the bootleggers want the sailors to just go die of thirst. The sailors want the bootleggers to just kill each other. It's like, okay, look. The sailors get no alcohol if the bootleggers die. The bootleggers get no money if the sailors die. It's like, whatever. Investigate. Who does this belong to?
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Man, I'm gonna bitch slap somebody.
Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
It's not Kat's property. Is it you who defaced the statue?
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Oh, something's crawling up out of the ocean doing it at this point.
Kat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Oh, was it that cop on the dock? She cut up a cop. Think it's not on land already. Damn it. Don't make things worse. This passage leads to the Hawkins warehouse.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for
you. Maybe it's right behind me. You know, everybody on this island is more than mildly unlikable. So, screw them all if I have the option to save them or leave them to die. Although, to be fair, they're probably all in on it anyway. Hey, dude.
Where do you think you're going?
Wherever the hell I please. What are the police doing here?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Others are interested in the warehouse?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
Because we're on the same team, dude. I'm not very eloquent.
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff?
Oh, Jesus.
Forget it.
What do you know about the Hawkins case?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
I don't like that pause, dude.
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable. especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Well, we know we need to talk to him now. Okay, I imagine we need to talk to Cat. Because I don't think our speech skills are high enough to... Yeah, I don't think our speech skill is high enough to lie to those guys to get them to let us into the warehouse. So I imagine we have to work with Cat. Hey, dude.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down.
Damn, dude, that's not my fault.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
He's gonna die, isn't he?
I mean, they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
That's a weird reflection. Hey, dude, you have any ideas? All the green lamps are freaking you out. They're freaking me out, too, man. And see, they're not all green. Look at that. There's some creepy shit going down.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
The bootleggers have blocked access to the warehouse.
These bootleggers seem unwilling to let anyone approach the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
Oh, don't make me go into the sewers.
There's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel.
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Okay, I draw the line at going into the sewers in a game about Cthulhu. And on top of that, we've got this weird-ass atmosphere and a very, very, very nasty, dingy, dirty-looking town. Going into the sewers seems like a very bad idea. Even if there's nothing evil in there, it seems like the easiest way to catch all manner of diseases and die. Even more so than in the regular sewers.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. Just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message.
Let me into my warehouse.
I told you to beat it.
Alright, fuck you too. Alright, into the damn sewers. I didn't see a way into the sewers over there, so I'm assuming down this path that they abandoned. Oh yeah. Stop staring at me, you being creepy. You being even creepier.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
You're not scared of their boss?
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking.
It's probably where they store the booze.
No more. Go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
I mean, I've already talked to him.
I shall take my leave.
Alright. Off to find the dirty, dirty sewers. Can I at least get a lamp or something? Oh no, but there's probably going to be nasty green lamps in the place too. The spot hidden skill allows you to detect hidden items in close range. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay, it's just a ladder. I'm like, what the hell? You kidding, right?
This tunnel goes under the warehouses.
It's even green down there. Come on. See if I can find anything with the hidden skill. Because I did level that skill up. Will you look at that? Lever activates a mechanism. Uh-huh.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Mm-hmm. And that's the winch over there, I imagine. Yeah, that's a good point. I hadn't paid attention to that, but that would make sense. The yellow lamps by the NPCs who were willing to talk.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Yay. Into the sewers. Like, can we activate it? There isn't another option. Like, use the crank. It says there's something hidden nearby. What? At least I assume that's what the green question mark is. Like, is this meant to... Nope. That does nothing. What am I missing? Okay, that's leaning. I don't really have another interact button. Let's find out. I do. Well, yeah, I do. It's up there. Okay. Oh, I got 2 more CP. How the hell did I get 2 more CP? I'm gonna increase eloquence so we can actually talk to people. Okay. Sanity. Oh, lovely. Let's read the sanity thing real quick. Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Moose-Argonne offensive. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion, American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and Allied artillery fire. Forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades, without food or medical supplies. The soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. Okay. Inventory. Oh, just a lighter is all I have in my inventory right now. There's something... Yeah, it's not really giving me another option over here. There's something I have to... Must be missing something. Let's go back down. Even though I know I have to turn that winch up there. Because it's still showing like that green question mark, so it's... Oh. Something over here.
Whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Oh, that's it? Okay. Oh. This part enables heavy loads to be lifted and held aloft without risk. Aha.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
That's what we were missing. Wasn't just the crank. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Wait, there's more? I'm not sure what else there could be. Makes a scary noise in the background. Let's see. So there's clearly some other piece. Well, back to hunting. Check the hook end. Yeah, no, that's a good idea. Yeah, it just feels like there's more pieces missing. Okay, I know I can't do anything with that. I'm not super familiar with those, so I'm not sure which one that is. Neko Hibiki. Okay, we already found something over here. Wait, found something. Cogwheel.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
There we go. That was kind of hidden. Main risk is dying from laughter? Goddamn,
like
okay.
in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
Sounds a bit odd, but okay. Man, I really don't want to go down there. I'm sure nothing's going to come after us this early in the game, I say before something scares the ever-loving shit out of me. But, I mean, that is nasty. Oh yeah, no, I don't like this at all. Nope. The happy smoke, yeah. Oh. They're like a gas mask or something? Smoke, it's coming from this oil.
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. I hope it's not toxic.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it is. Can I have a torch or something? So that's where we came from. That's one tunnel that I believe is a dead end. Yep. So the only option is to go into the water. Uh-huh. I did not do that. This is so disgusting. Because these are the sewers. This ain't ocean water. What the hell? Ah! No, no, no. What the f... Okay. I also got a message called, an achievement called the Delusional Investigator. Yeah, it was a tentacle monster. I knew I was tempting fate the second I said that, Neko Hibiki. Oh, did I just go back to... Yeah, I just went back to the beginning. He turned me completely around. Okay. You know what was really messed up is that thing came at me. And the messed up thing is that thing came at me in the water, and I thought it was meant to be a hallucination because it came at me and then just disappeared. So it put me into a false sense of security and then pulled me under. That's some messed up shit.
This is primitive.
You don't say. Is that what your occultism told you? That this is primitive? Yeah, no, the devs did a good job with that. They freaked you out once with it rushing at you and then had you go, oh, okay, nothing's gonna happen for like 2 seconds, and then, oh, holy shit, it's back. It was real. Yeah, no, the devs did a good job. I like this. Okay, see where we're supposed to sneak in. Anything over there? Anything? Anything at all? They're still arguing over the whale.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Dude, you were just in the sewers.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
You gotta imagine the funk coming out of here if it's like you were just in the sewers with noxious gas. And you come in here and it's like, oh man, this place stinks. Alright. There go my ankles. To enter a reconstruction scene, hold the triggers. Let's look around.
What happened here?
Bashed her head against the glass? Oh, punched the glass. There's the arm. So that's where the bloody bandages came from. Gotcha, gotcha. That looks horrifying. That looks like a shrine.
Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins?
Yeah, that's a shrine. There's no other word. That is a shrine.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
You were sleeping on the shrine.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Yep, no, somebody's praying to this stuff.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels. It smells as bad as it looks. Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
Stuff is still dripping. Oh yeah, no, I'm paranoid as all hell now. Oh, I got another CP.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there?
Yeah,
You,
me.
Don't move. Detective Pierce.
Yeah?
I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Let's team up. I'm not good at psychology.
It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room. We had to tear him off. The marks must still be there. They're in my mind anyway.
It's horrendous. I'm going to need your experience to bring him justice, Officer Bradley. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail?
Sure.
I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here.
Can I have your gun,
Come
though?
on. My car is parked down the way.
Dude, I do not trust you enough.
Would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
I do not trust this cop enough to get in his car and go out into the middle of nowhere.
Her again.
In this fucked up island.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Damn, lady.
You.
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf?
You don't own the warehouse.
I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
You're not going to answer the question?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Lovely. I'm going to go out in the middle of nowhere with the cop. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation, as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. Oh yeah, we're not going to be sorry at all when she gets eaten. And yeah, nah, this mansion certainly doesn't look ominous at all. Oh, and the driveway. Look at that driveway. Oh, he's just going to stay in the car? I swear to God, if you leave me, he's going to leave me. I don't like the panting from the shadows. Question is,
Here we are, Hawkins mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Oh, okay. Old Winchester, huh? I wouldn't be surprised if Kat's involved and knows a lot more about the Elder Gods. Now, whether or not she's with them or involved in, like, staving them off, you know, could go either way. I thought the mansion burnt in a fire.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Places fall. Well, let's go. You're not the first to talk about Winchester.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, He lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask?
That's creepy.
Me? Or do you want to go up there?
No, we still have stuff to talk about, dude. You know the place very well.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Oh yeah, I have more questions. Place is falling into ruin.
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house.
You know what, with the elder gods and
things. It remains to be
things.
seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Just one more. Anything I should be wary of?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Aside from the tentacled beast in the sewers.
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Yeah, let's go.
Night falls quickly here. And I want to be able to see when we arrive.
Oh, you're going to be here.
I'll go with you.
Wait.
If only to reassure Silas.
It's not actually night? Except, let's go. Well, here's the question. Do we want him to come with us, or do we want to leave him behind? Like, do we trust him, or would we rather go it alone? What do you guys think? Yeah, I was going to say, it's not nightfall already, just looking around. Okay.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Wow, people like take him as a meat shield, take him as bait. God damn. Hey, wait, where are you going? Alright. I still want to go back the other way. Not nightfall. Yeah, no, that's not creepy as all hell either.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined. But the architecture seems too recent.
Built by Reverend John Wickwood in 1693, huh? I could swear I just saw something move over there. So let's go take a look. Just have to run faster than him. Really, game? Really? I just came up here and you had to throw that at me? Sarah Hawkins.
Poor kid. Poor kid.
Okay. Why are these ones broken? Charles?
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Yeah, I want to go back home. Someone desecrated one of the graves.
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Means there's something else here. Great. Such a strange final resting place.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
I've seen enough.
Let's go to the mansion.
Well, let's go into the other courtyard, actually.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing, let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
Okay.
The caretaker takes great care of these graves.
Okay.
The caretaker.
Okay, yeah, not enough. I'm gonna look around a little bit more. Simon Hawkins. Yeah, we already looked at that. Anything else? What if the Lord is one of their elder gods? You know, it could be, actually. Thought I could talk to you, dude. Okay. Apparently you're just gonna chill here. I laid me down and slept. I awaked, for the Lord sustained me. Okay. Cool. You coming, officer, or nah? Okay. I'm gonna go look over here real quick. It's a creepy ass house.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life is
Oh,
abandoned.
no, you best give me that.
Sturdy and well sharpened.
Yeah, I know.
Sturdy and well sharpened.
Dude, pick it up. Have you not seen enough to be like, yeah, you know, I could probably use a weapon. Anything sharp. A club. Well, that's a nice view. What's up? Small wooden whale. I'll just take that. I believe that's the caretaker's area. Man, I'll take just a little shiv I carve myself at this point. Just about anything will do. So yeah, I like the dude's running speed is a trot. Okay. Oh yeah, anything. At this point, I would be picking up one of these rocks. Was that necessary, game? See if we can get the axe from this side. I heard the sounds of somebody, and the axe is gone. Or
the axe is gone. I'd better be on my guard. The axe is gone.
I mean, Lord Orcus, if you really want to throw the elder gods away, like if you want to throw them off and just kind of freak them out a little bit, that'd do it. Imagine the elder creatures will just be like, you know what? Never mind, okay? Just Put it away. I'm gonna go back into the ocean. This was a bad idea.
I'll have to find another entrance.
So, officer, there's a dude running around with an axe. You wanna, maybe sort of come along since you have the gun? Hell, you probably at least have a billy club. They're not even letting me pick up a chair.
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa! Whoa!
Chill
We're trying
out.
to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Do not defile this place.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence.
Figured that would work.
No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
So yeah, no, he was really sneaky. He could have just murdered me outright. You're right, he doesn't seem too strong, but, apparently enough to scare the hell out of our dude. You shouldn't really need this key. What key?
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Kind of vermin.
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do.
Convincing.
I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
So, oh, now the cop shows up. The hell were you, dude? Also, if there's vermin, can I have the axe? I can't kill.
Shall we enter?
I mean, you first.
Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right.
Fun and games. Starting to regret bringing you along, dude.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
After you, officer. Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employers, keeps watch on the place armed with his trusty axe. Pierce and Bradley managed to calm him down. Pierce and Bradley, my ass! The other dude wasn't involved. And finally get hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. They enter the building looking for the scene of the fire.
Follow me. I know the place.
Hey, look, more green.
This light on.
And it's green. This isn't green. That's green. There's a vermin. Uh-huh. Can I have a torch?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Ah. I like this feature. Okay. Apparently they're just completely okay with the green gases and lights. They're just fine.
What kind of meat is this?
Oh, Lord, don't be asking questions like that. Wait a minute. Like, legitimately, what the hell is that?
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Mm-hmm. He looks like a bit of an asshole, honestly. Find the fire scene? Yeah, I'm over by the fire.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Okay. Oh, now we can unlock this one.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
It says a whole lot that the other two members of the family are here, and he's all the bloody way down there. Yeah, no, it's probably not a squid.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Oh, now here comes the storm. Thunder and lightning. I half expected something to pop up right there.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Yeah, I'll catch up to you in a minute. There's stuff around.
They seem happy, but Charles is already looking off into the future. His marriage just to stop along the way.
Cthulhu, baby. You guys hear that, right?
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Charles Hawkins poses like an explorer in front of exotic ruins. It is common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for? A way to save himself from Cthulhu.
I'll find an easier way.
So I'm leaning towards trying to find a way to get out of the deal.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed. The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why?
Keep looking around.
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
She tried to hit him with a shoe? I mean...
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Okay. Okay, let's look around. Booze!
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Oh, painting.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Why would you hang that up in your house is the other question. So we found the oil lamp. What are we missing? Found the oil lamp. Oh, there's something right here. Isn't there? No. Do they want me to go out here? No. Ah, it's on the door itself.
Did someone escape the fire?
Well, now. Magic is why the painting didn't burn? Yeah, sounds like it.
This lamp was thrown. This was no accident.
Cop's gone already, isn't he?
This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
Uh-huh.
And the boy.
So, Detective.
Oh, that scared the hell out of me. The clues don't match.
Much of this evidence simply contradicts the investigation's findings.
Really? Tell me about it.
Someone had too much to drink.
I found a bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Well, that must have been a loss for you.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down. Charles, most probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
The bodies were displaced.
I can tell where young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Without your authorization? By whom?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that, you know. So, well...
Someone escaped the fire.
It would seem at least one person fled the crime scene.
What'd you say?
That mark on the door. Someone's hand slid down there. The left side has no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
Maybe it wasn't one of them.
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
The fire wasn't just an... Oh, the time of the fire doesn't match.
I was under the impression the fire started around midnight.
Yes, Silas banged on our door around 1 a.m. Poor devil ran so hard he was almost belching his lungs out.
This clock burned before 10 p.m.
That's impossible. What you imply? Silas never would have hurt the Hawkins family. Besides, Dr. Fuller confirmed the hour of death in his report. Your clock must have already have stopped.
That's a nice touch. I like that. That the lighter eventually gets so hot he has to put it out for a second. You don't find that suspicious?
Honestly, you don't find that suspicious?
That's troubling, I have to admit. But I trust Silas. And Dr. Fuller is an authoritative figure. The mainland folks are damned envious that he's here with us. A brilliant surgeon and a friend of the family. I'm sure he took the matter to heart. I see no reason to doubt his word.
I see many.
Let's move on.
The fire was caused by the lamp.
This lamp caused the fire.
That's what the investigation suggested, too.
But does your report mention the bloodstains? The lamp didn't fall. It was thrown at someone.
Or something.
For heaven's sakes, no. The report doesn't mention that.
The fire wasn't
I
just an
firmly believe
accident.
This fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
The couple had a fight.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Continue exploring. Oh, goody.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Long as you have something to murder a dude who comes up behind me. Yeah, no, that's a good point. I don't trust Silas either. What's this? Medicine in the... Okay, in the 18th century. This collection of medical knowledge and health practices in the 18th century actually only covers the so-called civilized countries. It does not deal with the influence of holistic medicines or medicines from continents considered inferior. Okay. Oh. So the books are helping me increase my medicine skill. That's cool. Okay, yeah, you can put that out now, dude. No, seriously, you can put it away. We got the creepy green lamp. You know, dude. Oh, we got that green question mark up again. Aha. A crowbar found in the Hawkins Manor. It probably belongs to the caretaker.
A crowbar could prove useful.
I agree. I know he wants me to go that way, but... I swear I'm hearing footsteps. And they're not mine. Oh, I can't go up there. Man. Cthulhu rat.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Really? Man. Again with that music. Oh, piss off, Storm.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Yep, nope, they haven't mentioned that at all. They haven't addressed it. Well, they did. When we walked in, the cop's like, why is that lamp on? Nope, there's not supposed to be anybody in here. He did comment on the lamp in the main entryway being on. So yes, he is actually commenting on it. Creepy ass sound effects. I'll talk to that dude in a minute. There's stuff upstairs. Ah, I found something.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Oh, I feel like there was something on this island long before the 14th century. Man, you guys need to quit that.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. Darkwater history.
Seceded from the New England colonies, really?
1692.
Huh.
By two families that seceded from the New England colonies.
Maybe they caught Moby Dick and ate it. Yeah, well, possibly.
A book on hunting whales. The island's staple diet last century.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. As creepy as this place is, I would kill for a library like this. I mean, as long as oh hell, even if it was haunted.
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings.
Okay.
Her style sure is recognizable. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Check the tables first. Okay. Now we lighten the green lamps.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
Oh, that's cool. I like that you actually aren't magically able to read in the dark. I like those little details. See if the officer wants to come for a walk before we go that way. I feel like maybe leaving him in here. Exactly, Neko Hibiki.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
That is a creepy-ass bust. It's the same... It's a thing from the painting. A precise and very detailed treatise on the particularities of the human body compared to the animal world. The simplicity of its writing and the vulgarization of its vocabulary make it accessible to the profane. Okay, will do.
If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects. Did you hear that?
Oh, I've been hearing all kinds of stuff.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's
Mm-hmm. Let's go towards the creepy footsteps. Someone's gonna be moving on the first floor. I can almost feel that shit.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I've always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems to be able to make her come to her senses. Is that the dude who runs the asylum? If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Wellard. Something on the back? Nope, okay. Son of a... Uh-huh. Don't mind the fact that it sounds like there's creepy-ass breathing coming from down the hallway. Oh, yeah.
Locked.
Uh-huh. You have a crowbar, though, might I remind you? Oh, lordy, that's dark. Kids' room. Book fort.
The boys' room.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Well, all kinds of nonsense, let me tell you, because we're hearing it.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Mm-hmm.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
Oh, creepy drawings. Yeah, no, that's what was missing. Uh-huh.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them?
Oh, you're gonna find out soon.
Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Well, something's terrifying me. Oh. Anything in there? No. Oh, there's something hidden nearby. I tried. The blankets go all the way to the floor. I can't check under his bed. There's something hidden in this hallway, though. Fuck off, lightning. Yeah, that just looks lovely. Did I miss something in here? Nah, the green... Yeah, the green question mark doesn't exist in here. I was wondering the same thing. Can I just light this torch? Oh, I saw that flash. Oh, there it is. A key. Was this her office back here? I think it's the one with the lightning coming under it, but... Oh. This was her office. Oh, you have got to be shitting me. Enjoy your meal, organic. Nah, you don't just throw this at me. Oh, and her easel's like right in the middle of it, so we know where she was making her paint. Don't go out on me now.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Uh-huh. You sure about that?
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Okay. Painting for Dr. F. One of her paintings was returned.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
Come on, if you're gonna bring all those dudes, you got to be bringing one of the Belmonts along.
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
My very dear Sarah, ever since you left to bury yourself away on that lost island, your art has been attracting an increasing number of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last ones, so somber and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling at a premium price. Your percentage of these most recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend, who was the first to recognize your genius and display it to the world. Affectionately yours, Maximilian L. Well, profiting from her madness, okay. There you go. Cover all your bases, Neko.
The door is blocked on the other side.
Yep. Oh, hey, remember the things on the... Remember the things on the painting? They're on the walls inside the room with the creepy summoning circle. I swear to God. I keep thinking I'm going to open that door. And look, there's more. And they're going that way. Yep, see, they're going that way. Before we go upstairs, there's another door. I'm going to open these doors.
What will her room reveal about her?
I'm going to open one of these doors. Something's going to jump out and, like, just scare the ever-loving crap out of me.
Perfect.
He just chose to stick behind. He's in the library still, I hope. Well, considering the ocean and everything nearby and the fact that we're on an island, deep ones would be very plausible. All right. Up to the creepy door with the claw marks.
This door is locked. This door is locked.
Well, not what I intended to do, actually. Oh, I can't just use that on demand.
This door is locked.
If he died, take the fucking gun. I agree. Okay, it says I already got the secret item in here. I'm going to walk through this room again. Just to see if that little green question mark... That looks like a hiding spot. Okay, so there's no more green question marks. We already did what we had to do here. Mm-hmm. Well, I can just jump there down at one point, so... Yeah. Nah, he's still down here, staring at the same painting he was when we left.
If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects. Did you hear that?
I was just over there. I clearly missed something. Can I open the front door?
This door is blocked from the outside.
That's right. Dude nailed it shut. And we came from over there. So we got to go back up into the creepy area upstairs. We read that. Uh-huh. Oh, I didn't do this.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Hmm.
We already did that. The first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Nope. Nothing over here, so yep, we have one choice. I'm pretty sure I got everything I could up here. That's a weird place to put the lamp. They don't even give me the option to interact with that door. What the... Alright.
Darkwater history.
Yeah, we got that one.
This place was settled back in 1692. by two families that seceded from the New England colonies.
So we have to check Sarah's room again and the kids' room. Oh yeah, that painting was really suspicious. I like how our dude isn't commenting on the claw marks. Or the melted face thing. That's creepy too. Stop looking at me. And I like how he really said nothing about this. Oh, no, he's going to say something about it now.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Nah, no interest whatsoever. The clues. Okay, so that's a clue we missed.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a treatment.
Man, don't say that either, Neko. At this point, just purge and purify the island or the mansion. Either or. Orcus and Silverwolf. Either or. Okay, she was on drugs for, well, frankly, all the weird crap going on. She was extremely agitated and nervous. Okay. Is that door open now?
Bradley? Is that you?
I can just about guarantee you that wasn't Bradley. The door is open. Oh, here we go.
Is anyone there?
Footsteps and a lamp. A lit lamp. More claw marks. Goody. Oh, I am so ready to run like hell. Huh. Goody. What now? You cultist mother... Nah.
Stop!
I knew we were gonna jump down.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
The man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
He could easily, the cop could easily have taken a cloak off in that time.
I'll cover you.
Uh-huh. It's like you can switch from one light source to another. Why the hell would I put the lamp away? Oh, I see why. It actually has fuel. His doesn't. Wait, what? Don't look up. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna now. Well, we don't need the lamp right now.
This door was closed earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Where did he go?
Must have got out some way.
No, he was here. I'm sure. Let's search this room.
Hey, look, secret.
This Dr. Fuller, was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist?
Charles, I understand your worries, but I assure you that Sarah is in good hands here at the Riverside Institute. It goes without saying that her state requires very specific care and a high level of attention. You're a cultist. Her full potential will only be able to express itself if she is placed in a secure environment and surrounded by qualified staff. The decision is yours, of course, but I seem to understand that you are running out of time. Yeah, nah, he's a cultist, all right.
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips.
Mm-hmm. You saw the shit his wife was messing with.
It looks like an old seaway map.
Okay. Oh, wait. Let's see if there's anything on. The Scylla, the Prodigal, the Orpheus, and the Saint Claudine. Okay. Oh, more oil. Cool. Oh, lovely. We got to keep track of our light. Thank God for the lighter.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
And they're posing with a third man, who looks creepy as hell in that picture.
I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins.
The Scylla.
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor.
Yeah, secret passage.
This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
Do nothing yet.
Better off not touching them for the moment.
Yep. Let's look around.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times. Seems like this came from a log.
42 north, 70 west, Darkwater Island. We sailed north all morning. Captain Hamilton is confident. He says that we'll beat the Orpheus this season. May God be merciful. Oh, this is the year of the miraculous catch. 47 north, 55 west. I preferred it when the whales disappeared without trace. With these carcasses, we can no longer ignore their sad fate. What is eating these huge beasts? I told Hamilton that it was a bad omen. He doesn't care. So the sailors didn't murder or didn't over-whale the area. Something was eating the bastards. 49 north, 61 west. We dropped anchor near a village. The inhabitants say that the waters are red with the blood of the sacred beasts, and to follow them is to defy the gods. I told them that I only feared God Almighty, but in the loneliness of the hold, I am scared. 57 north, 51 west. We have sighted a huge whale in the distance. Its size seems to be beyond anything known to man. It sends out an infernal song. Hamilton wants it. 35 north, 53 west, or 33 north. We've caught it. It's the most grotesque whale I've ever laid eyes upon. It will go into memory as the biggest catch ever. Men have died, but we have gained glory. This day will be celebrated for years to come. Darkwater. We have beaten the Orpheus, returned with empty hole. We have beaten the Orpheus, it returned with empty holds. The Scylla and Hamilton are only memories. Huh. Okay. So something was eating all the whales, and there was something wrong with the whale they caught.
There must be a link with the seaway map. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Okay.
Looks like it worked.
Oh, that was just a guess. I like that I got the achievement, a brilliant mind, but that was just a guess. I just put it in the center of that little compass thing. So, yeah. Woohoo, brilliant mind. I promise it was on purpose. I think by that point, Silverwolf, the sailors were already infected with something. Tunnels under the Hawkins mansion. Inside the Hawkins mansion, the scene of the fire revealed its secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on the trail of a survivor, had undertaken to search the place, looking for proof. When a hooded man leaped into Sarah Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting, detective and police officers set off after him. By following him to the office of Charles Hawkins, they discovered a secret passage. Pierce and Bradley enter the tunnel under the mansion. It could have been Silas in the cloak. It could have also been the cop, but, you know, I think it might have been, I think another option could be the cop is always protecting Silas. He trusts him, he knows him. Maybe both of them are involved here. But yeah, Silverwolf, I do think that maybe they had some of the whale meat before they even got it back to town. Simply because they said the town was in the midst of, like, people were starving to death and everything. So it goes to reason that the sailors may have been hungry as well and starving. They ate some out at sea, got infected by whatever creepy, cursed flesh it was, and then when they brought it back and insisted, like, they didn't sell that shit when they got back. It said that the tavern, they were basically giving the meat and the oil away for free. It said everybody can leave with a free bottle of oil, so don't worry about it. Yeah, nah, that's getting creepy as hell. I'm very curious to see where this goes.
Secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel.
Yeah, it could be the officer. Yeah, the officer could be covering for Silas. Either way, though, as much as I hate to do this because I'm getting really... This game is really enthralling, if not creepy as hell. I am actually out of time for the stream tonight. So I am going to have to end it here. So thank you, everybody, for stopping by and watching and having conversations with me while we're playing a very, very creepy-ass game. But yeah, we'll be ending this today, but I will be streaming it again tomorrow because I really enjoy this game, and it's a very story-heavy game, which I like doing on stream. And I really like that picture right there with Cthulhu in the background. That is friggin' awesome. But yeah, don't worry though, guys. We will stream this again tomorrow, and I will see you then. Everybody have a good night. And yeah, thanks again for watching.